All right, y'all. Got a comment the other day asking about if there's any way to take out the coils and clean them if they start to get some burnt, because well, they're supposed to be disposable, so you're supposed to throw them away. So, but I found out you can take these out, you can clean them. It takes a little bit of practice and it takes a little bit of patience, but you can do it. And this one's I have a RAS LCD. I showed y'all not too long ago on how to take them apart, so I just went ahead and took it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to take this out. First thing you gotta do is take these wires loose. All the others bent down, tucked in. You undo that and you slip out just like that. Just that easy. You throw that to the side. Now on this inside right here, this is where you gotta be slow about it. You take your wires and you move them out of the side. There's a little retainer. Get your pair of pliers or something. You reach in here and you grab hold of that retainer. Wiggle and slide it out. And slide it out, and then you're pretty much home clear. What you have to do now is take these wires right here and push them all in the center. Yep. And you have to bring this out the end. That's what you gotta do. Grab a hold of that like that. Slide it, and it's out. And then you got this right here. And you got this right here. You set that aside. This is where it gets tricky. You gotta be slow about this part, because if you try to tear through it, you'll end up breaking your coils. Right inside here is your coils. Depending on what kind you have, you'll have 2 mesh coils. Just like that. And you have, like I said, you have to be easy taking them off that cotton. But if not, you'll end up leaving your coil behind. So you can see, let's see if I can separate these real quick. You don't want to pull too much on them because, well, they've been heated up a few times. So, okay. So let me see if you can see this. You have 2 mesh coils. And they're 2 different types. One is a 1.2 ohms, and then one's a 1 ohms. Not exactly important unless you're going to get into really building coils, but nonetheless. So once you take that out, you have your old cotton here. And you can see the discoloration on it. So that's where that burnt taste comes from. Easiest thing to do is take that first layer of cotton and just toss it out. And you got the rest of the wad. Then you get your coils, you pick them back up, you lay them right back in. Sometimes it's easier said than done. Lay them right back in just like that. And don't pinch the back. Pinch right there. You want to do that so that you keep it a nice round hole. So, and once you do that, pull your wires back together. And then you got to feed this all back in here. Getting your wires as straight as possible and bunched together is the easiest thing to do. Give me a second. There we go. Once you get the wires to slide down in, you grab that whole packet like you had it, and just slide in. And slide all the way back down. And once you get slid back down, like that, you're going to take your wires, you're going to spread them out a little bit. You want your red. You want to kind of spread them like that right there. Because what happens is you want the wires to be able to meet up like that inside on this. Once you spread those out like that, grab your retainer. Kind of try to make certain those are centered up in the little knots that are in there. And you press it back in, just like that. Now you spread all the wires out. Now you gotta put them all back together. You gotta get them passed through that center hole. So now you take all these wires, Feed them right back through. Get all 3 wires up in there. You press that back in, just like that. And you take that wire over there, that wire over there, that wire over there. And get the wire spread out. And once you have them spread out, you're going to tuck them back in to each one of these little holes. Just like that. And once you got all that back together, before you put it all back together, you need to make sure to soak your cotton back down. If not, you'll end up getting a burnt taste. The easiest thing to do is have a little bit of juice to the side. Take and soak the cotton down. Once you soak that cotton down, all back together.